Welcome back to Kelly's Wild Adventures, everybody. For today's adventure, we find ourselves once again in Westland, Michigan. We're going for a walk. With who, you might ask? Yeah, this time we have some guests. We have Tom and Symba. Tom is a friend of mine from over 40 years. And Symba is his cat. He likes going for walks in the woods. Tom happens to live on the edge of Hines Park. So that's where we're going. Hines Park, it's a wooded park. Symba's gonna maybe lead the way sometimes, maybe he'll be in back of us. But that's our adventure for today. Let's get into the woods. And as you can see, he's already excited to go for the walk. Straightforward is where we're headed. Let's go, Symba. Look at that strut. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a strut like that in human form.
You know where we're going, huh?
So who out there has a cat that you take for walks like this? Put it in the comments. I'd like to hear your comments. No leash. Walks like a dog, but talks like a cat. All right, so straight up ahead is where we're going. This is the back of the property. On the other side of the end of this property here is Hines Park, the part that's wooded.
Come on,
So
Symba.
let's get up there.
Good. Now I got to come back here and clean this all up here.
I'd say they have enough firewood for a while here. Look at all that firewood. Oh, I heard Symba. There he is. Keeping up with us. Here he comes. Boy, is he ever fast. All right, here we go. Now, if you notice, I pause the camera periodically here and there to keep the boring parts out, but we're on a straight path. Now we're in Hines Park in the wooded area. And the first time I ever took Symba for a walk with Tom, I was leery. I questioned it. Would he keep up with us? Would he get lost out here in the woods? And yes, he kept up with us. And no, he didn't get lost. You can see, here he comes. He's keeping up. Loves going for a walk without a leash. He's scratching that log over there. All right, so we have a pathway right here. And we're gonna let Tom decide which way we take it, left or right. Which way, Tom?
Which way you want to go, Symba?
Well, I gotta say, I love that
Which way?
Nosferatu t-shirt. Anybody else? Okay, so maybe we should let Symba
Which way you want to go, baby?
decide
To the
which way we're going.
left?
I guess
Okay.
he's just gonna come near me and we're gonna go to the left.
Double thinking it?
Right down there is where we're headed. Seems like he wants us to be in front of him. Symba wants us to be in front of him. So that's what we'll do. We'll lead the way. We'll let him make the decisions on which way to turn. We'll lead the way after that. I wonder what he's looking for. Tom, you have any idea? Sometimes he looks in back of himself.
Probably hears a bird that we can't hear or something.
Okay. We have a bicyclist coming up this way, so we're gonna have to part the way and get Symba out of the way.
Come on, Symba. Yeah, it's a good boy. And he's going down the other trail.
All right, Symba, let's go. So
I
down
don't think I've ever been this way with you. I've been this way with Sue and Symba.
Down here we have the Rouge River. It's not moving very fast. It looks kind of shallow this time of year. Symba, Symba. Tom, would you say it's his favorite or one of his favorite things to do, going for a walk in Hines Park?
His favorite right behind trees.
Oh yeah, right behind treats is his favorite. So treats is his favorite, and going for walks is his next favorite thing. We should have brought some treats. He could have had two favorites all at the same time. Okay, Symba, let's go. Let's go, buddy. This is a nice little view here. I remember as a kid playing in Hines Park,
We used to play softball right over there.
but I remember tying a big giant rope to the branch of a tall tree
Jumped out there.
and then swinging across the river. Sometimes the rope would break and you'd land right in the middle of the river. And trust me, it's a mucky river. It's not like a very clean river. It's not totally nasty, but it's not something you want to do, fall into it. What you doing back there, Symba? You gonna keep up? Yeah, come on.
You don't let me get too far away from him.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm just gonna show you what's up this way. But we may turn around, go the other direction and go near the dog park. What I'm gonna do for this particular video is unpause the camera when we reach a high point, a highlight point, a point of interest, you might say. So with that being said, I'm gonna get Symba walking towards us and then pause the camera. Okay, so we haven't turned around yet, because if we do, we go towards the other direction, towards a dog park that we're going to show you, but we're still headed in the same direction. My friend Tom says we're going to go walk on that bridge right in front of us. So I'm going to get to the left over here, catch up with Tom and Symba, which is, he's blending in with that tree. He's really hard to see. He could do a sneak attack on somebody, all camouflage like that. But that's what we're gonna do. We'll meet you at the bridge. Here he comes. Here he comes. He wants to get onto the bridge. All right, so here's the bridge. A little bit of a hazard right there on my left. I wouldn't want to step down there, but or trip on these logs. Mosquitoes are pretty thick in this area. I may have to pull out some bug spray.
Where you going, Symba?
All right. Looks like for some reason the other side is blocked off, but I know we can get through. It looks like somebody put a log down here on the bottom. So yeah, if we really wanted to get through, we could, but I don't think we're going to. I'm going to turn the camera around, show you what the river looks like. Got some trees down. Over here we have the slow moving river off from the bridge. Okay, back on our star of the film, Symba. Here he comes. Okay, so at this point we're headed back across the bridge. We're gonna head back to where we first entered into the woods and go the other direction and find some other cool places to show you in this video. Symba's looking in back of himself, making sure I'm okay and I'm behind him. All right, we'll see you at the next stop. Well, we were trying to make it back to where we started, but Symba shot off into the woods. Like, as if he's saying, I'm gonna explore, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Here he comes, right through the leaves. So we're working our way back to the starting point so we can go the other direction. Symba's following behind quite a ways because he's what would you call it, smelling the roses. Try to get a short. Yeah, he was just flying like the wind. Yeah, now he's wanting to lay down and roll around. Okay, so we are near where we entered the woods, and instead of turning left, if we were still going into the woods, we'd turn right. So basically what I'm saying is we're headed in the other direction now so we can show you other points of interest. And it looks like Symba decided to take a little rest here. I'm sure when we get walking in front of him, he's gonna come alive and get at it again with having some fun. So we're headed, like I said, the other direction now. Over there off, it's hard to see because it blends in, but there's a canopy straight ahead. It's really hard to see on camera. It's probably about a block away, maybe less. It's a dog park. Is it the older version of the dog park,
Yeah,
Tom?
the old dog park.
So they built
Used for big dogs now.
they built a newer version. You gotta make sure Symba's. Come on, Symba.
How's your dog around cats? My cat's right behind me.
Are they okay around cats?
Symba kitties.
We have a walker slash hiker with a couple of his dogs. We're just waiting for Symba. We don't know how Symba's going to react. Oh, he walked
gonna
off
move
into the
away.
woods. The dogs are curious.
Good boy, Symba.
Symba's off to the left. Come on, Symba.
Yeah, I gotta make sure those dogs aren't coming.
All right, so I'm going to pause the film so that we're not taking up a half hour on video for one YouTube video. As soon as he catches up with us, we'll go ahead and resume the video. So Tom's right on the side of me. He's gonna wait for Symba. I think he's still relaxing off to the side of the trail. Those dogs came by and he made sure he got out of their way so the guy with the two dogs could get through. So this is what I was saying. It was hard to see this canopy through the woods, a green canopy amongst green brush. But this is the fenced off area for the dogs. It's the original dog park. About a mile down the road, they made a brand new one. But people still use both dog parks. And as you can see, we got a few people using the dog park with their dogs. 3 people and 3 dogs. How you guys doing? Enjoying the dog park today? So we have Lola over here, the black dog, and then we have Symba over there, and Fred. Imagine that though. We have another animal named Symba. The cat walking with us today, his name is Symba also.
Hi, baby.
Okay, so I'm back on the trail. The dog park is over here to the left of me. I'm back on the trail with Tom because we're trying to get Symba out of the woods. I don't know, he's either taking a rest or he's leery of the dogs nearby. The ones on the trail, because he hasn't even seen the ones in the dog park yet. But you can see him there in the middle of your screen. He's just laying there all calm. So what I might do is just take us over to the next point of interest, and then we'll get a shot of Tom and Symba back on Tom's property. Okay, so I'm gonna walk straight forward, and to cut the length of this video a little bit, there's a bridge up there. I'll go ahead and resume the video, resume the camera once I reach that bridge. So there's the dog park. Back over here to the left is the bridge I said that we'd go onto. It looks like that's where the people with their dogs for the dog park are parking their vehicles. And under the bridge we have the river, the Rouge River. We got a fallen tree. It looks like it's still alive. It's getting water from the river and leaves on the trunk. Branches and leaves on the trunk. Got a little bit of a dam buildup on the other side of the bridge. Okay, so let's go catch up with Tom and Symba. Okay, so we're heading back towards Tom's property, back into the trail wooded area. And of course, we're gonna get Symba to come with us back to where Tom and Symba live. Okay, yeah, he's in the same spot he was when I last showed him to you.
You ready to go home?
We'll see if we can get him to follow us. When he starts following us, I'll resume the camera, the video. Okay, so Symba came out onto the trail and laid down. I think he's getting tired. He's not one or much to be held, but Tom picked him up. We're gonna get back to Tom's property.
Here you go.
We'll see if he follows us. Come on, Symba. Come on, buddy. Okay, so Symba's only like 200 feet away from us. He's back there. He actually comes out into these woods by himself sometimes. So he knows his way back home, but we're not gonna leave him. We're gonna stay on the trail until we get him back to where Tom lives. And so we're gonna pause the video, and once we get Symba and Tom back on Tom's property, we'll take a final shot. Here he comes. Told you we wouldn't leave him on the trail. He's coming. Right over here is where we have to leave the wooded area.
Yeah, I wish there was a more direct path.
But yeah, he's coming. I think he just got wore out.
It's been a long walk for him today.
All right, we'll see you in just a moment, everybody.
Walk, come on.
Okay, so we made it back to Tom's property, and here comes Symba. He's right behind us, just a little tired from the walk. And with that being said, we're gonna end the video. Thanks everybody for going on a walk with Symba.
You gonna say goodbye to him, Symba?
Happy adventures, everybody.
Yeah, happy adventures, huh?